Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for always stopping by. In today's video, I want to share with us how to remove every veil covering you, every veil of poverty, veil of an old woman, veil of an old man, any veil covering your glory, how to remove it spiritually. Every mask, some of you are wearing masks on your face, you don't know, you look like a masquerade, you look very scary when people look at you with spiritual eyes, and that is why things are not working well for you in physical realm, because anybody that sees you will not want to identify with you, will not want to marry you. You will see a very beautiful lady, but she's not in a relationship. No man wants to even look at her. The only people that she's attracted to is married people. But any young man that can make her his wife will not even have interest in her. They're only interested in having their ways with you. Nothing serious, nothing. When you talk about marriage, they will run because that mask is covering your glory. Your enemies have sworn that you will never be in somebody's house. You will never be complete as a woman. You will see somebody doing a good job, living in a good house, but she cannot find a good man to herself. It's not as if her attitude are bad. It's not as if she doesn't have a good home training. But because of that veil covering her, that is why everything is happening like that. Somebody have come to me before. Immediately she came, I told her that the only problem she had is a veil. There is a veil she's wearing. The veil is covering everything about her. She said that people have been telling her, and that is why she wants to confirm. And truly, this lady is very pretty. She's very pretty, but any responsible man will not see that beauty in her. They will only see her as an old woman. And when you bring her to marry her, your parents will reject her automatically. They will tell you that she's old while she is young. This lady I'm telling you is in her late 20s, but she looks like an old woman in spiritual realm. Please, if you're facing any of this and more, please watch this video. My ladies are in a mess. Most of my ladies, they're in a mess. You'll be in a relationship. When it's time for marriage, the person will start telling you, I can't marry you without any reason. That veil is covering you. Anywhere you go, you look like an ant. Sometimes they'll make you to be like a chameleon. You keep changing. Today you'll be beautiful, the next day you'll be ugly, the next day you have an old woman face. Somebody will be asking you, you look sick. You don't look sick. They've changed your glory spiritually. Please, mothers note, anytime you have a newborn baby, it's not everybody that come to you that you bring out your child for the person to touch. Sometimes tell the person your baby is sleeping. Even if the baby is crying, playing in the room, don't bring out your baby. Yes, they will stop coming. If I have my children, people don't always, it's not everybody that comes that will allow you to touch my children. Please let us be careful who will allow to touch our children when they were still tender, because then that is the time they always do this. When they carry that child, they will check the destiny of that child, and some of them will steal it without your knowledge. So what do you do to remove this veil covering you? You need the charcoal, because this is what they use in covering people's face. I'm going to make the part 2 of this video when I get the number of views. The second one will be more easier than this. So get a charcoal, get your coconut, then get your salt. This is my salt. How do you use this three? You are going to grind this charcoal, grind it to be in powdered form, mix it with salt, any kind of salt. Mix the two of them together. You grind it so it will be very, very soft. Then open your coconut water, add a little to it so it's going to be in a paste form. It's going to be very thick. You are going to place it on your face every night before you sleep. Paste it there, okay? Just rub it all over your face. Let it remain there. Then you sleep with it. So on your bed, so it doesn't stain your bedspread, you can use a something that will not be a red cloth, or something that's, that will not be bad when you sleep with the charcoal, that will not stain the wrapper or the bedspread. So look for a bedspread that you can wash when the charcoal stains on it, any color other than white. White will be difficult for you to wash. Then just rub it and sleep. When you're applying it, say any mask covering my glory, any mask the enemy has used to cover my face, that is making me look like an old woman, that is making me look like a chameleon, that is making me look like an animal. I am here today to unmask it and return it back to sender. As you're rubbing it on your face, you keep saying this. Most of you will see you've seen people in the olden days, or if you are opportune to grow with an old woman doing it. Sometimes they will tell you, come and rub this on you. You don't know. They need, maybe they have seen you spiritually. I don't know of some of you, but I grew up with my great grandmother, who is a strong spiritualist. So most of these things I know, it was through her. So she will apply it on your face and tell you to go and sleep. Let her come and see how they will steal that thing again from you. And you as a child, you won't know. You just apply it on your face and go and sleep. The next morning, you wash it off before talking to anybody. How do you wash it off? Take a little salt, add into a clean water, wash it off, use it to wash your face. Pray. Say, anybody that have used this mask, this black mask on my face, anybody that have put this veil on my face, I am here to neutralize it. You use it to wash your face. That you wash out every mask covering your glory, every mask changing your face, every mask making your face to look like an old woman or an old man. Sometimes they will make your face to look like a criminal. I've seen a man, when you look at him, he looks like a criminal. Even to this time, as in I know him very well. I told him that this your look, people will always mistake. Every time you're having problem with the police, he said he doesn't know what to do. I said your face looks like a criminal's face. I have to tell him because it's somebody I know. I told him what to do, and by the grace of God, he stopped falling into trouble. Each time they come for any arrest or he's on the road, police will always harass him because of the look on his face. So these are the things people face. You'll be on the road, people will come and arrest you, that you are the prostitute, you look like a prostitute, you look like an armed robber, you look like some sort of person that they've been looking for. These are things people face on daily basis. Many people have been kidnapped and killed today as a result of misplaced identity, because the enemy has changed your face to so many things. So when they are looking for a particular person and you fit into that description, they will get you and go and kill you for nothing. After killing you, they will not come and say, oh, she's not the person I'm looking for. He's not the person I'm looking for. May that not be our portion in the mighty name of Jesus. So use this to destroy anything the enemy has done on you that is making people to treat you badly. You go to a particular company, say, this person looks like a troublemaker. Do they write troublemaker on your face? These are the things the enemies put on people's faces just to make people reject you. Sometimes somebody will say, this one looks like a liar. This one looks like a criminal. All these things are what people do to follow your fellow human being, just to make you miserable in this life. So do this, and by the special grace of God, that mask will be broken. That spell the enemies has casted on your face will be destroyed. Do this for 7 days. No, don't break it. Please do not do it when you're on your period, and calculate well so that you don't do it and your period will come tomorrow. You come and start asking me question, can I start afresh? Just check when you want to see your period. After your period will start immediately, and by the grace of God, you must testify. So if you want the part 2, just comment under the comment section and share the video. If I get enough views, I will bring up the part 2. I will know that you love the video, and I'll bring the part 2. So I've come to the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.